You had to expect that they would come out swinging. How do you feel about the way you guys responded, especially in the second quarter?
Yeah, after the first quarter, I feel like we responded very well. First quarter, obviously, we did it. We knew they were going to come out, with energy and a sense of urgency. And like I said, I'll put that, on me. Then start the game, with enough physicality and kind of, getting PG off his spots. But I think after that first quarter, we picked it up.
Josh, coming into tonight without OG, what can you say about how the team responded in total team effort tonight?
Yeah, everyone picked it up. It's one of those things where obviously we say that, but that just means there's more opportunity for guys. Kelly did an amazing job. Deuce in the minutes he had. Landry, like I said, is an ultimate professional. Being out the rotation, coming in, giving big minutes offensively and defensively. So, we responded well to that, that adversity.
Josh, how would you describe the consistency of this group from game to game? The same effort, the same class.
Yeah, that's just what our identity is. When you continue to do something game after game after game, it becomes an identity, and that's what we strive for, to have that energy, the physicality, the attention to detail, the focus. We strive to have that every game, and like I said, when you do that game after game after game, it becomes identity.
Josh, is it familiar to see Jalen have a big game in this building? Obviously, you guys had some great memories here in college, and he's had some good ones against them over in here too.
Yeah, him, Cal. We've had so many games here in terms of college. And then obviously JB had a great series against him a couple of years ago. So never surprised with both of those guys. How they play here.
What did you think of the atmosphere here tonight?
It was good. Obviously, New York always comes out and shows love, and they support us wherever we go. And we need that. We need them to continue to do that and come out on Sunday.
You almost did a double-double in the first half. Did you feel that you helped set the energy factor?
I try to. At some point, I have to make a damn shot. At some point, but if I'm not doing that, I at least gotta do something to help the team.
Really, so. Everybody came up there and just, did their thing. Especially Landry came in, big minutes, big plays as well. And, gotta keep that going.
Mitch, what did you think of the overall effort of your club right from the get-go?
We did great. We started out a little slow in the beginning of the game, but then, we picked it up and, we stayed locked in.
The defense that Mikhail's been playing on Maxey, obviously he's super fast out there. What have you seen that's been effective for Mikhail in that?
His effort. He's given multiple efforts. On the ball, off the ball, backdoor cuts, and he's multiple efforts.
After game 3, you guys are down 2-1 against Atlanta. You guys have run off a lot of wins and played some really good basketball. Just from your vantage point, what has changed since game 3 a little?
We learn from our games, but at the end of the day, the job's not finished. We got to win forward. So that's what we're trying to focus on, and that's what we'll continue to do.
Mitch, how good does it feel when they put you on the line and then you knock them down?
It feels real good. Went to the gym this morning, 9:30 this morning. So it paid off a little bit.
Shoot free throws?
Yeah.
How many?
We shot too damn many, but not it was great. We shot a lot. We shot a lot. I wouldn't even count how many we shot, but we were there for a long time.
Are you doing more like pause on that after you do the spin?
Yeah, it's like once I do it, instead of rushing it, kind of give me like a quick little breath and then go into it instead of like just flinging it up there.
Yeah, why'd you start spinning?
Because it helps a lot.
How would you describe the quality of this win tonight?
It was great. We went out there and we would say it was the first punch, and that's a great team to do that and to find a way to get back in the game. It's a testament to the guys in this locker room, our discipline, and just our mental fortitude, to get through all the adversity and just find a way to win.
What does it say about this club that you didn't have OG, who's been on fire, and you guys stepped forward?
I mean, I've been telling y'all in this locker room. We believe in everyone in this locker room stepping into the game and producing at a high level. And today showed that again. You know, Landry, Ariel. I think we could keep going down the list about the guys who went in there and made some really impactful plays. Even for the seconds that he was out there, Mo was great. He got us a great stop of energy at the end of the first half, and it really helped us.
That the third foul that got reviewed and changed on you. What did you think of that? Were you surprised?
I'm not surprised at anything anymore.
Kat, what did you think about the effort from Mikel on both sides of the ball? Obviously,
he was amazing. It was fantastic. He's fantastic. He's been fantastic all series. I think the physicality he's brought to the point of attack has been great, and it's helped us, really be effective in making it difficult for the other team.
What's that battle with Embiid been like for you? Pretty physical.
I mean, it's been great. It's been great to go against one of the best and to go out there in this environment and play. I got a lot of respect for his game and the success he's had in his career.
Now, would you describe this team as a juggernaut right now?
I just look at us as a team that's trying to every single day stay in the present and find a way to win every single time we step on that court.
How were the fouls frustrating tonight?
What you think? There you go.
In terms of clutch time, people usually reference that as an offensive thing, but I feel like Mikel under pressure on the defensive end just takes it to another level. Would you agree with that, and what are you seeing from him?
I mean, he was fantastic. And I think not only that, just some timely buckets too, and one, I think it was the end of the first half was really special. It gave us some momentum, and then in the second half, just being in the right spot. I think being in that late in the fourth, he got the ball. We had a blitz on JB. We got it to the wing, and we threw it to Mikel in the mid post, and he did something special at the free throw line shot. That's a tough shot. That's a very tough shot that you have to make in a high pressure situation, and he was fantastic. He was fantastic.
A couple more guys.
I know you talk so much about the schematic changes that have happened even since the Atlanta series.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of your mentality, it's not just out of the high post. You are just distributing passes everywhere. Is your mentality any different now? Do you feel like you have a different approach to passing, or is it purely?
No, I feel like I've always had this my whole career. It's just now I have the opportunity to utilize that skill set, and it's being utilized. And I think that it's been great that I've been able to put my teammates in great positions and find them when they're open in those windows. And so like I said, I just want to continue to impact winning.
When you have a team knocked down like this, 3-0, how important is it to knock them out quickly?
It doesn't matter. We don't look at it as a 3-0. We got to go out there at 0-0, and we got to have the same desperation and everything that comes with trying to win that first one. We're locked in on the mission at hand, and we also have to continue to raise our standards.
Last one.
What kind of effort that was? You guys picking up each other?
I mean, Mitchell's fantastic today, and there's nothing better when you see everyone thinking he's going to go up there and miss free throws, and he going and splash them. So, shout out to Mitch, man. He was so special today. His defensive intensity, his energy, his impact was amazing, and then also offensively to give us some big momentum plays, the dunks, the free throws, and to give us comfortability in the game. It's something that's, like I said, you can't speak on Mitch's impact if you don't watch the game.
It's a void there tonight without OG.
I don't think I did. I think we as a group played really well, played really fast. We're really organized offensively, and when one guy goes out, especially OG, who's been playing his ass off, it's a group effort to mutually lift that void. So I think we did a really good job being organized, playing the pace, getting out and running, and it helped us.
The Sixers threw the first punch. What did it take to kind of withstand that and kind of take it to them after that?
We talked about it for the last few days. We knew they would. Coming back home down 2-0, you're going to have a sense of desperation. That was coach's sentiment this week, and we knew that was going to be the case, and it was. They played really well, scored the ball really well early. We weren't as physical as we needed to be. Made a couple adjustments and just picked up our physicality and presence defensively, and it helped us.
How do you keep that physicality now with, you only need one more?
It's just it's a mindset. You know, that's your only choice. Otherwise, we're going to be going back to New York. 3-1. You know, you're going to put a team away, and you're going to have to give a little bit more. And we all know that in this room. So there's no other choice if we want to get a win.
Do you feel you guys are a runaway freight train right now?
I don't know what that means, but not really. I feel like we got a chance to move on with getting one win, and that's what we're worried about. And we'll go try to do what we got to do to get a win.
Landry, how do you stay ready?
You just stay ready, and your number's called. You just stay ready.
How did it feel like to come through like that?
Yeah, it felt good. Felt good to be out there with my teammates. Felt good to get a win, and we got one more in the matter of hours, really. So try to get our bodies right, get our minds right, and try to go get one.
What's for a long time? I feel like when people say crunch time, clutch stuff, they're talking more so about offense. Defensively, do you see him take his game to another level when it's either pressure or crunch time, or when the games get big?
Yeah, that's easy to talk about. I would honestly take a step further. That there's a ton of stuff that I would argue people don't see that he does throughout the course of the game that's far more important than just a couple of the big plays and coming up with the loose ball down the stretch. He does that for 48 minutes. So does his level go up, and does he show up in big moments? Absolutely. But I would argue that he's the type of guy he does that for all 48 and finds a way to do it every night.
Landry, can you talk about your fourth quarter defense again that showed up tonight?
Yeah, we needed it. The sense of urgency has to go up, and it did. Physicality, communication, all that stuff that you guys have probably heard a million times. We did all that, and paid with growing the deficit and getting win.